Why are apartment prices rising despite improved supply? Despite the addition of 19,000 new apartments in Hanoi, prices remain high, largely due to supply concentrated in a few projects and controlled by a limited number of developers. In recent years, Hanoi has experienced a steady decline in apartment projects, driving prices up significantly despite economic challenges. According to research by CBRE, over 19,000 new units entered the market in the first 9 months of the year, ending the housing scarcity cycle in the city. However, instead of lowering prices as many buyers hoped, there are now record highs in housing costs, with price surges even in suburban areas. The price paradox. Although supply has improved, prices remain high because the new apartments are clustered within a limited range of projects and controlled by a small number of developers. Pham Duc Tuan, CEO of Easy Property with 15 years of experience, observed that while the current market dynamics mirror those of 2014-2015, when new housing laws were implemented, there's less diversity in today's projects. A decade ago, there was a mix of affordable and mid-range housing spread across districts developed by both private and state-backed companies. This diversity helped the market recover quickly. Currently, most new projects are expansions of existing developments or secondary market projects concentrated in the west and east of Hanoi. Limited new approvals keep competition low, making price drops unlikely, says Mr. Tuan. CBRE's senior director, Nguyen Hoai An, notes that new listings are predominantly in high-priced mega communities. Developers strategically price new units based on current rates in these areas, making it challenging to introduce lower prices. Investors fuel demand. New high-priced units continue to sell well, making it hard for developers to consider price reductions. Since late 2022, apartments have attracted investment as they offer solid rental income and fulfill a large demand for actual living space. Unstable financial markets have further funneled funds into the safer, more liquid apartment market. Developers often release preliminary prices months ahead of launch to gauge buyer interest, with prices based on current and surrounding market levels. For instance, an apartment project in Tay Mo, developed by a Singaporean company, launched with a proposed price of 66 million VND per square meter, considered high for the area. It received over 4,000 reservations and subsequently raised prices above 70 million VND at official launch, with each new phase bringing further price hikes, speculation, and supply costs. Rising prices are partially fueled by speculative behavior and price hikes by brokers and agents, says Vuong Duy Dung, Deputy Director of Housing and Real Estate Market Management. In a hot market, brokers sometimes add 5% to 20% above the official selling price, creating a premium that varies with market demand. Construction and labor costs have also increased. La Hong Chau, chairman of the Ho Chi Minh City Real Estate Association, notes that in recent years, material, labor, financial, and management costs have all escalated. For instance, the National Residential Construction Cost Index rose nearly 3% in 2023 compared to 2022, and 13% since 2020. There are also hidden costs in developing commercial housing projects, which, while not legally recognized as part of project expenses, are ultimately factored into prices for buyers. Future policy and market impacts. The new 2024 land law might raise housing project costs by adjusting land price benchmarks, but Chow argues that completed or near-completed projects will not be directly affected. However, there is concern that speculators might exploit new land price benchmarks to artificially inflate property values. To stabilize the market, experts call for the resolution of legal issues in current projects and a governmental resolution allowing a wider range of land types for commercial housing. La Hong Chau believes that if this draft resolution is passed, it will enable voluntary agreements between landowners and developers, potentially increasing housing supply and helping to reduce prices.